Hello YouTube, welcome to my second video. Today we're going to be showcasing a direct damage lockdown deck. However, I'm a little high on the ladder, so my friend Darth is going to help me with the duels. That way you don't see me immediately lose to the top tiers. This is a deck that we're going to be using. It basically revolves around Shadowslayer and its ability to attack directly if your opponent's monsters are all in defense position. So we also run the axe to keep them in defense position, and we run cards like Windstorm, Curse of Anubis, and of course Enemy Controller to put them in defense mode. But yeah, let's check it out. Hopefully we can get in a few duels and you can see the potential that this deck has. Like I mentioned earlier, I did climb the ladder and I'm currently at Platinum. So I know that if I go in there, all you're gonna see me is lose to the current meta. I figured this would be a little bit more fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put the deck profile there so you can see it. And let's see how we do. So with this deck, you wanna see either one monster and yeah, just like this is perfect. I love when I open one monster and defensive cards. That will help me stall the game and react on what my opponent is doing. My friend uses a lot of different decks, so I'm not even sure what he's using right now. Anytime, there you go. See, if we had opened Shadowslayer instead of Panda, that would have been perfect. I could always switch a rule, that's why I use Bandith kit. But I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. Just gonna set in defense mode. Set econ. I'm not gonna set the other two cards because you never know if they're running straight flush or the card that pins your traps down. Plus I have Grivo, so I shouldn't have to stop more than one attack, but if I need to, I have the cards to do it. If we don't draw into our Gravity Axe or one of our Shadowslayers, I might switch a route to try to get to it. But yeah, he has Strawberry, so that can't get over my Panda. Gotta do a little better than that. Alright, let's see what we get. Shadowslayer, Sergeant Electro. Okay, that's useful because I can pin down his trap and I don't have to attack yet, since obviously his Strawberry is gonna get buffed. I guess I could attack his defense position with my Panda, just so I know what it is. And yeah, I think I'll do that. Change to attack mode. Let's see, what do you got down here? Kuno Evolution. Should have known. So next turn, if we don't get the Shadowslayer, I'm gonna switch a route for it. Or to try to get it. 3 out of 14. Should see it. See, and this is perfect. He set another monster, so now my Panda can actually get over his Cocoon of Evolution. This is why Panda is so good. And that would be a problem, but I have so many ways to stop the attacks that it won't actually matter. I think I'm gonna use the Grivo just because I want to save Enemy Controller. Riryoku is a really good card, but I found out when I was using it that it's such a -1 if your opponent has the way to stop in your attack. I mean, it does get over Mirror Wall, but with so many people running Kuribos and Windstorms, I don't think it's worth running that card anymore. Shadowslayer? Well, I do run 3 econ, so that can happen. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of the strawberries. I don't want to get rid of the Kakuna Evolution because I want him to keep it. He's not gonna turn it into attack mode, so that's already a spot that's kinda locked down. Unless he tribute summons. Yeah, but basically I have 2 enemy controllers, Windstorm and Curse of Anubis, so I can stall for 4 turns if I want to. Oh, he's going for the crash. I gotta stop that. And I'm using the second enemy controller that I drew, that way he doesn't think, or he shouldn't guess that the other one's also an enemy controller. He's just gonna think that I'm top decking into all the answers. Shadowslayer, where are you? This deck does run a lot of spell and traps, so there are turns in which, I mean, you want to open 1 monster and defensive cards, but there's turns where you just don't see any of the monsters you need. But I did get Gravity Axe, so now his field is completely locked. I'm gonna put it in Sergeant Electro just so that I can keep pinning his back row. And at this point I am gonna start attacking, just because he's low on life points and my Shadowslayer doesn't seem to be coming anytime soon. As you can see, this deck is kind of annoying if you're playing against it, because your opponent, or in this case me, just stalling and doing damage to his life points without really committing any other monsters or going too aggressive. You force them to play at your pace. I guess he's running all Naturia monsters. And then again the Mirror Wall. I think at this point we just go for game, because there's no need to drag it on any longer. So I'm gonna attack this Guardian right here, and then in the battle phase switch attack Kakuna of Evolution and attack for game. Okay, so as you see, this deck can be successful. I mean, I know my friend wasn't running anything meta, and I didn't really get to show the Shadowslayer attacking directly, but it does work. I think in the ladder it could probably do well in the gold ranks, maybe gold 3, gold 4. I don't know if it would do any good in platinum. I guess I could check that out depending on how long I make this video. So my friend's probably switching deck before sending me the next request, which is fine. That way you don't just see 3 of the same matches. And now that he knows what I'm using, I wonder if he's gonna try to counter with some trap jammers, things like that. Oh, by the way, shout outs to YouTube Darman. If you don't know who he is, I mean, I'm sure you know who he is. Check out his channel. It's his videos are great. He actually inspired me to do some showcases like he does. He's still using Makura. So I wonder if he didn't change decks then.
Duel.
Okay, so 2 Kuribos, we're gonna switch one back because we don't need to. We need some field presence. And Sergeant Electro, that's perfect. When you get Sergeant Electro and Shadowslayer out, it's basically game because you're gonna have cards to protect your Shadowslayer, and you're gonna be able to pin down their traps, which is just so good. Sergeant Electro is probably one of the best cards in the game. You can run it in almost any deck. Come on, buddy. See, it's a little weird that he's not going aggressive now that he knows what deck I'm using. So that actually plays into my favor because I don't need to attack. And there's a Shadowslayer. Yeah, it's not game over, but we're in a really good shape right now. Sergeant Electro is gonna pin down one of his traps. My Shadowslayer is gonna attack directly. And there's no reason to even attack his monster. There you go, 1400 to the face. The other good thing about Shadowslayer is that your opponent has to go on the aggressive because they can't just sit and let you attack them directly. Like 2 more attacks and it's game. So right now he's gonna have to try to get rid of my Shadowslayer, and we do have the answers with Mirror Wall, Kuribo, and Curse of Anubis if needed. Oh, it's a mill deck. I know your pain, bro. I hate when that happens to me. When you don't mill any cards from Merchant, you just draw into your spell or trap. But see, he knows he has to go on the aggressive now. Gravity Axe. Okay, that actually kind of sucks because now I can use Curse of Anubis. Otherwise, my monsters will stay in defense mode. I'm gonna have to go with the Mirror Wall and hope that he doesn't. Oh wait, I pinned down that trap, so yeah, it won't matter. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be our second win because that trap's not gonna be able to do anything unless he has a Kuribo in his hand. Which he probably doesn't, because there was no delay last turn. And we get another Mirror Wall. 2 Mirror Walls is too good. Your opponent doesn't usually expect you to have another one. But let's see if this is game over. And yeah, the music changed, so it looks like it's gonna be a big game over. And a quick game too. Wow, we're only 13 minutes into the video. That's good. I know I'm new to YouTube, so I think probably going on the shorter videos is the best route until I get some viewers, I guess. My first video did okay. I think it got to like 130 views. I'm just doing this as a hobby. It's not like I'm gonna try to do YouTube full time or anything like that. I just love playing Duel Links. I love the videos that I see on the internet, and I just wanted to show some of my deck ideas as well. It's probably switching deck. He's gonna need to play something more aggressive, or I'm gonna have to brick really bad for him to be able to win. There we go. Alright, this is our third duel. Let's see how we do. Ishizu. So he definitely changed decks. I wonder if it's gonna be a fairy, it's gonna be gravekeepers.
Duel.
Okay, it's a pretty bad hand. This is all spells and traps. Like I said, we really need a monster. That's why Switcheroo is so good in this deck. That's not the monster I wanted to see though. I'm just gonna end my turn. I'll probably let the damage through. Just because I don't want to use my Kuribo just yet. I want to be able to have a monster and end them down in defense mode with Gravity Axe. Wonder Balloons. That actually sucks a lot. I just realized that this deck has no way of destroying spell or trap cards. So he could get my attack all the way down to 0 and I would just lose. Well, that just means we're gonna have to go on the aggressive and try to win before he puts more counters on those Wonder Balloons. I'm still not gonna Kuribo. I'm gonna let 1500 go through. And I think I want a Sergeant Electro. When your Destiny Draw works. Alright. Okay, well I'm not pinning that one then. See, I think that was a misplay. He should have waited until I targeted card because I was probably going to target the middle one. And then he could have just chained and these cards would have been fine. We do have Mirror Wall, which is good. And I am going to equip my Gravity Axe. Just so I can get over that monster. Because he will be getting his Gravity Axe next turn. So I'm glad we were able to deal with that monster, otherwise he could have just sat on it and keep putting counters. Very small. Venus. I actually haven't pulled a Venus in the pack yet. It's one of 2 cards that I still don't have in that pack. Yep. Pretty smart. He must have figured out by now that I probably don't have a way to deal with back row. When this card destroys most of my battles, I almost feel guilty for having Mirror Wall. So I think I'm just gonna use Kuribo instead. Oh, he does not attack. He fears the Mirror Wall. Okay, so that kind of sucks because I can't use Curse of Anubis just yet. If I were to use it in this turn, I wouldn't be able to switch back and attack. So I'm gonna switcheroo this enemy controller in. See if we get something that can help us. We get Shadowslayer. You know what? I am gonna use Curse of Anubis. Because his monster, even though my monster is gonna be pinned down, his monster is not gonna be able to switch back into attack mode. And I can just hit him for 800. That was a pretty clutch switcheroo. See, and this way his back row is also pinned down, even that he can't use that trap because of Sergeant Electro. but he's just gonna use Wonder Balloons. Panda is gonna have 1300. No, not 13. It's only gonna have 400 attack. That really sucks now. I can't get over that monster, and all he needs is 2 more counters. And my Shadowslayer is useless. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. Wonder Balloons is so good. You don't see a lot of it in the ladder, but it's a really good card. I mean, it does suck because like if I had Twister right now, it would have been almost like a neg 4 because he threw away 3 cards, and then I destroyed it. So it is a little risky. Enemy controller is not gonna do much because I still won't be able to change that to you know what, I think I see an out, but I need another enemy controller. If I can get another enemy controller, I can switch his monster to attack mode, tribute one of mine, and just try to attack for game, I guess. I mean, it's not gonna be game because of Wonder Balloons, but see, he's being very passive right now. I don't know if he's just trying to build up his hand before going on the aggressive, but he's not putting any more counters. I would have put 2 more counters on that and just been done with it. He could just deck me out, my card count is lower than his. Angel 07. So it is a fairy deck. Okay, I think I'm gonna tribute my Panda just to open up a monster slot. Oh wait, that was such a misplay. I wanted to open up another slot so that I can just use my bunny and attack directly, but he only has 700 attack. That was a mistake, but we still have Kuribo, so it's okay. He's probably wondering why I did that for. Oh, that was such a misplay. Now Mirror Wall is kinda useless. We do have the Kuribo. He tributes. This is actually really good, because now my Sergeant Electro can change into attack mode, and once I Kuribo his dragon, he'll be pinned down. So if I get another Econ, I can attack for game. I don't think so. This last one is going out pretty long. Alright. We just attack directly for another 500. And where's my Econ, man? Where is my Econ? he attacks Sergeant Electro, that's... Oh, he should have gone for Shadowslayer. Sorry. Okay, where's my enemy controller? It's Windstorm. Windstorm is kind of bad right now because if I use it, his monster is going to be switching to attack mode. But I guess I could set it just as a bluff. $1,075, we're so close. He has so many cards, he could just dump a couple more. And that would ruin my life. Yes, I'm gonna have to lose Sergeant Electro here. Which sucks. So I really need Econ or I pretty much lose. Another Shadowslayer. I'm gonna summon Sergeant Electro just so that he can attack this one and not kill my Shadowslayer. We still might be able to do something if we get that Econ. Yeah, if he destroys my monster and I get enemy controller, I can just switch that into defense mode. Why would you do that? He had me in a really bad position and he just distributed away. I have Windstorm. I don't understand that play. He could have just switched his monster into attack mode. But I guess he forgot about that. Okay, so this is good because I have Kuribo and I can stall one more turn, but I might be 75 life points short. And I forgot to pin his other trap card. That sucks. So this will be the last duel of the video. Oh, that's right, I can't activate Kuribo because that's Angelo 7. Well, I still think the deck did pretty well. Balloons is just a really good counter against it. But we still went 2 for 1. So that's it for the video, guys. Like and comment and subscribe if you want, and please let me know what decks you'd like to see next. I really enjoy doing showcases. I'm not sure what you guys would want to see. Thanks a lot for watching this video and have a good one.